So they'll be calling you a radical. So I need to talk about this. The tank water, is it a Labyrinth? Is it a Fabel? Is it a full blown out fairy tale? Is it a nuclear energy Madison Avenue campaign shiny ball bullshit? Is it a Labyrinth? Nope. Is it a Fable? Nope. Is it a, they wish, is it a full blown out Madison Avenue campaign fairy tale? Ding, 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 ding. You got it. It's a shiny ball Madison Avenue ploy to trick you, to fool you. You think about this. This is such bullshit. You see my gypsy. Keep going back to the Stevie Nicks' 75th birthday today. A landslide, bring the nuclear energy crime syndicate down. You think about, remember their ice wall? I mean, you think about this high crimes, what they've pulled. And this PR firm and this is the greatest crime in human history. What they've pulled on the North American continent. This plume, rage over it. Now, let's get serious about this. So, if they were to build tanks and catch all the water for 4,450 some odd days, you'd have to have tanks would cover the entire island of Japan, and they'd be towers to Babel. That's what this is towers to Babel. They would be towers all the way to the Moxville Fairy Tale Tower to Babel in South Carolina. At not Chalk River, Savannah River. It's bullshit. This is nothing more than a nuclear energy Madison Avenue paid by Price Anderson, your own people, to trick you. It's shiny ballism. It's a shiny ball propagandist PR deadly trick, and it's evil. It's evil. Nobody told us to stay out of the plume in the early days. Nobody told us. Nobody told us to stay out of the plume in the early days. Nobody told us. Nobody told us. I was working right over there. And outside, right here, and we know the direct hit, the plume, hammered right here in the Wasatch of Utah. And I went to the bone marrow transplant on 11/11. I got sick in October of 2011. Well, I actually started to get sick 12 years ago right now. I started to feel something funny going on with me in late May, early June of 2011. And so, it's evil. It's evil. The tank water fable. It's like the ice water fable. It's like Barack Obama stood on the White House lawn. I never promised you a rose garden. And said, I will let you know what I know. And then was flown out of the country. That was what? St. Patrick's Day, 2011. I will let you know what I know, he said, right? Okay. Did he ever say Fukushima again? Yeah. 2016, right before at the end of his presidency. He's on Jimmy Kimmel. I cannot overstate this. Barack Obama told the greatest lie in human history. Gene McCarthy crashed Radnet. They took Radnet down. Everybody went along. Don't say the F word. You know, and the only person on earth that warned you, Kevin Blanch, and look what they did to me. Go after me, you kettle me, I'll kettle you. So, Barack Obama on Jimmy Kimmel, 2016. Jimmy Kimmel, is it true what Hillary's saying in her campaign ads? That you get calls in the middle of the night? Really? My God, it's the President of the United States. You get calls in the middle of the night. Well, yeah. Well, did it ever happen to you? Yeah. Well, like when? When Fukushima happened. Now remember, this is Barack Obama inside the Situation Room the greatest cover-up in human history. We will keep you was flown to South America that evening after he gave that speech. That's a fact, Jack Welch. You know, the typhoon. You think that was a slip? No, that's intentional. That's to hide this high crime. And then Trump. You talk about Fukushima to me? Yeah. Did he? Did he? He met with that B 17 times. Tomato, tomato. Now, what happened to that B blows my mind. Really blows my mind. So, Stevie Nicks is 75 years old today, and I always think about, every time I think of Stevie, she's so iconic of our era. She's the most important, probably, icon of our entire generation. I always go back to her best friend down at Arcadia, Santa Anita racetrack down there, after she left here in Utah. And she moved down there. Her best friend, Robin Anderson, was what? They went to high school together at Arcadia when she left high school here in Utah. Remember, she was pregnant with a child, AML leukemia. So our little granddaughter is in primaries right now, getting her central line taken out. Fresh Market's making her a cake today. She's at primaries right now, having her port pulled out. I remember the day my port came out. So emotional. That's when you know you got a chance. They pull that port out of you, you probably got a beat. They're not going to pull that port out of you. I think you still got to fight. Well, you got to fight, but at least you have a chance. Stevie Nicks' best friend, her name was Robin. 33 years old, full of AML leukemia with a baby. They took the baby 3 months early. Stevie, and then she died. Robin Snyder was her name. It's always stuck in my head. And then I always think of the Heart Girls when they wrote These Dreams. These Dreams. Oh. Their friend at the same era died of leukemia. The pluma's coming over us. Experts say it's safe. Not to be worried. Kissinger will be 100 tomorrow. Got to go talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. Obama sent her in. They really went to Japan. Remember? Remember all the retracted emails? Remember all those emails? Got to talk to Henry. Don't go outside. If you do, take a shower, wash your clothes. Okay, did we get those emails? Did we get those emails? Got to go talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. He's 100. Robin died at 33. How many young people have died from nuclear fallout? You see my gypsy. May the landslide bring you down. So, shiny ballism. That's what it is. Shiny ballism. So, is it a fable? Is it a labyrinth? Is it a Madison Avenue pure made up fairy tale, Easter Bunny? Or is it a high crime? The tank water bullshit. Oh, it's a crime. It's the highest crime ever perpetrated in history. Chernobyl, 700 and some odd thousand men entombed Chernobyl. What do they do here? Remember the USS Reagan, all that work I did there? I know so many young men that died and women of leukemia on the USS Reagan. I was so heavily involved with that for years. Never even got to go to court. It's sad. So you keep going along with the tank water fable. Well, no, not a fable. You keep going with the tank water labyrinth. No, you keep going along with the full-blown out Madison Avenue fairy tale. Or you can get into reality with Kevin Blanch. And a doctor looks you right in the eyes and tells you have 2 months to live, which they did. That open heart surgery twice. You see my gypsy. For every time I think of the beautiful, incredible Stevie Nicks and those beautiful heart girls in our whole era, that's the two songs that come in my head. Landslide, and I always think of her. I remember when that happened. I'm like, oh my God. Robin Snyder was her name. And I remember Stevie was heartbroken. And I always think of the Heart Girls. Oh, there's one more from that era, too. Candy, oh, I need you. It's all I can do to keep waiting from you. Benjamin Orr got freaking cancer and died like that. Young, out of nowhere, but leukemia. How many people got leukemia because of the lies? This fairy tale. They're going to dump the water. If they were catching all this water, they've been dumping for 4,000 4. The only person on earth that warned you, you're looking at him. Should have warned myself. Too blind to see the writing on the wall, I was not ready for the fall. And I could tell 1,000 lies. Oh, have I learned my lesson well. The old-fashioned way. So you can go along with the fairy tale. Stevie Nicks is 75. She's the entire... Oh, there's nobody more iconic of our generation than her. Nobody. Nobody. May the landslide bring all these nuclear scumbags down. It's a crime. This is high crimes. And everybody that's participating regurgitates this bullshit lie that going to flush the tank. Not going to. They've been flushing in the Pacific Ocean. That typos at your feet, Edie. Oh, it's a cult. Just coincidence. The salmon collapse. I've proven that it's not a coincidence. Kevin Blanch, the greatest PhD in human history. What do I get for it? Rip me open, pour me out. Open heart surgery twice. I want to say to everybody that's gone along with this, all you freaks that have gone along, where's your fucking crown? Where's your crown? Where's your crown? Where's your crown, King Henry? Gotta talk to Henry. Turns 100. When your crown king, nothing. Evil. That's where your crown king. This is the greatest crime in human history. You see my gypsy. I'm back to that velvet underground. I never left. Stay in tune.